Hey everyone, it's Shauna the Tax Goddess and Chief Tax Strategist for TaxGoddess.com and BigTaxDrop.com. I'm so happy to be here with you guys today on our channel, Strategies that Save Entrepreneurs Thousands each year. We're dedicated to helping business owners reduce their tax burdens in all the legal ways possible. Now in today's video, I'm actually going to be talking about security. I know, kind of exciting? Maybe not, but very exciting in our world. Security is a big thing. So let's talk about security today. So if this is your first time here with us on tax strategies that save business entrepreneurs thousands each year, I would say that wrong. Anyway, please subscribe to our channel here on YouTube and don't forget to download our free ebook, 10 Ways to Save 10K right now. And of course, you can check us out on BigTaxDrop.com. So let's jump right in. Today we're going to be talking about the ethical and legal responsibility of your CPA to protect your data. Okay, now you guys, who hasn't heard of all of the data breaches and issues and problems and people hacking credit card information, personal information? You guys know how important security is, okay? Well, CPAs have the same thing. They have legal and ethical responsibilities to safeguard any of your information that was obtained or used to prepare a tax return. Now, there's a very particular form that your CPA should ask you to sign. It's called a 7216, and this form allows your CPA to disclose information to people that you want them to. So, for example, if you're trying to get a mortgage and you ask your CPA to forward a copy of your tax return to your mortgage broker, CPA should not, legally and ethically, should not do that, even though they got direct instruction from you without a signed 7216 form. So this 7216 form is the IRS's version of getting written permission to do whatever it is that you have allowed your CPA to do with your information, okay? Now, that form aside, okay, there's some very specific roadmap items that a CPA firm should be doing to protect your information in general, okay? So if you're out interviewing CPAs, you're going to want to ask them these questions, right? Which of these items do they have? If they can't say yes to all of them, you may want to consider searching for another CPA, another tax preparer, to make sure that your information is being protected from all of these rather nasty cyber attacks. Okay, so let's start with the first one. The very first one is Topnotch security software that includes a firewall and anti-malware and antivirus. Okay, so some of that to us non-techies sounds very kind of gobbledygook, but the CPA provider should have software that automatically updates against the latest threats and of course has these protections in place. So the firewall, anti-malware, antivirus. Okay, those three are kind of your baseline. All right. The next one is a communication policy and education program that ensures that all employees, all staff within the CPA firm understand the dangers of phishing emails. Okay, so we've heard a lot of this from the IRS lately that clients, taxpayers will get an email. We all know the IRS, we talked about this the other day, we all know the IRS does not send emails, right? You'll get an email from the IRS stating, hey, you owe us money, give us this information, reply via email. The IRS does not do email, okay? So same thing happens with CPA firms. They'll get emails that look like it's from a mortgage person requesting a copy of the tax return. The employees and the staff of the CPA firm better be educated to check for the 7216, and if you don't have one, is this phishing? What is this? Report it to not only the proper authorities, but also to the client, as well as to the managing partner, whoever is dealing with operations for the CPA firm. So basically making sure that all the CPAs, all the staff members in the CPA firm are up to date on security procedures and how to ensure that your information is protected, okay? Strong passwords. I know way back in the day, our passwords were 4 letters or 4 numbers. And now, I don't know about you guys, we use this amazing program called LastPass. We will put links down in the security below. Can you tell I'm big on security? We'll put a link to LastPass down below. We absolutely love it. They help us keep passwords secure. So one of my favorite parts about LastPass is that if you're going to create a new password, I think the NSA heard me talking about security. Good job, guys. I like it. But I don't know if you can hear the helicopter. Anyway, one of the things that I absolutely love about LastPass is that it will help you create super secure passwords. So what we normally use with our firm is a 16 letter, digit, number, password string that is randomly generated. So you might see @ $, 1, capital F, lowercase l, you know, these huge strings of these super complicated numbers. According to the security experts, those are some of the most secure passwords, especially if you change them periodically. Okay, so our firm policy, we change our passwords every 90 days. I know some firms go as far as every 2 weeks. So using something like a LastPass to be able to track these big, long password changes can be really helpful for you, for your staff, even inside your own business. If you're dealing with any kind of digital information within your own business, you may want to consider using really strong passwords that change periodically, and also change the way that different programs access each other and create more of a secure network across programs. Now, a couple of other things that leave things wide open. So make sure you're password protecting anything that is Wi-Fi. So not only your Wi-Fi actual access, but think about your Wi-Fi printers. If you've been printing information to a Wi-Fi printer and it still has the standard password that is just public knowledge on the web, that means anyone could potentially get to your information. So definitely look at anything Wi-Fi. Do deep scans, right? Scour the computer drives, scour any files for malware and viruses, kind of goes along with the antivirus above. You may want to consider a portal system. So if your CPA does not have a portal system to securely send files back and forth between you and them, that could be cause for concern. Here at our firm, we use something called Hightail, but there's lots of other programs out there, ShareFile, WeTransfer, there's lots of other programs out there. So just make sure you're looking for some sort of secure method of sending files back and forth. And of course, physical prevention. So at a firm like ours here at Tax Goddess and Big Tax Drop, everything we have is digitized. So we don't have file cabinets with clients' folders in them, not anymore. I don't think we've had that for 6-7 years at this point, but you know, physical security. So if you're talking about, you have a building and you have files, you know, if you walk into a CPA's office and they just have files, what is protecting your information from a theft, from somebody breaking into their office, from stealing your social security numbers, all your banking information, that kind of thing. And the same thing does hold true in a digital world. So what kind of passwords does a digital CPA firm have to protect your information from hackers, from people trying to get to it? So it goes back to firewalls and all the rest of it. So if you have any questions, I know this is a lot of data. Okay, your first stop, business owners, your very first stop should be a highly qualified professional tech person, right? Your tech guy, whoever that person is, or the company that you're using. You may want to check with them about your own information, make sure that you are protected. But second side of this, if you are out interviewing CPAs, if you're out interviewing tax strategists, any professional you work with, what about your insurance person? What about your financial planner? What about your attorney? What kind of safeguards do they have on your information to make sure that you are protected, all above board, everything is safe and secure and protected for you? So as I mentioned before, I will put the links to LastPass, one of our favorite programs that we use over and over. We'll put the links to LastPass down below. And thanks so much for joining us here today, guys. I know sometimes we talk about technical tax strategies, but you know, sometimes this is just information that is important to a business owner, right? We always want to bring you value in the form of education, entertainment, and or inspiration. So hopefully this has inspired you to go change all your passwords, make you guys more secure. So if you have any questions, comments, anything you want us to cover in upcoming videos, feel free to leave them in the comments below, and we will do our best to cover those coming up soon. So remember to subscribe if this is your first time here with us at Tax Strategies That Save Entrepreneurs Thousands Each Year, the channel dedicated to helping business owners reduce their tax burdens. So feel free to check us out at bigtaxdrop.com for more information. Absolutely love you guys. So signing off with love, your tax goddess and chief tax strategist, Shauna. Bye.